Good evening, Seeker. This is Little Fang of Little Fang Tarot. I'm here with a reading for a client. This is going to be an intuitive session, so I'll be drawing cards and reading them intuitively. No set spreads, no nothing like that. We're going to be going for 20 minutes. So the Seeker asks about if the gods have any messages for them, the ancient Egyptian gods, because the ancient Egyptian New Year is coming up. It's coming up for us too. So this is exciting. I'm not going to start the timer until I actually start pulling cards, so let's go ahead. Set the scene, set the intentions. That candle has no more spark left, but that is okay. We have this one. Seems that my cat has gotten some fur up here, which is quite alright. So, first deck. The tarot deck I'll be using today that I got called to use is the ancient Egyptian tarot from Clive Barnett. Beautiful deck. Fits the theme. And also, I was also called to use the Oracle of the Nile. Another beautiful Egyptian deck. I do not remember the creator, but I can post that later on. So, beautiful deck with some messages. So we've got an oracle and a tarot going. Alright. Go ahead and get these shuffled. You know, I think this is the first reading that I filmed in my apartment, potentially. My cat's down there in a loaf wondering what is going on up here. He's giving me these looks. I like to shuffle each deck 4 times because that is the Egyptian number of completion. At least that kind of shuffle, and then I do a few of these until I feel it's right. This one's going to be significantly harder to shuffle because it's big, but we will try. I moved the candle a little bit because the air from the shuffling was upsetting it just a little bit. They're just cards, baby. Mama's doing a reading. Alright, now that these are shuffled, in 20 minutes we'll be starting now. Alright, God's messages for you. And you told me the deities that you work with, so if they appear in these cards, we'll see what happens. Princess of Discs. 10 of Discs. The Hierophant. Alright, so look at these cards for a moment. Right away with the 10 of Discs, we see that there's good things coming in store for you this web realm pet. The 10 of discs is prosperity. Look at all the fine materials and silks that they have on display here. And they can buy them, they can afford them because life has become very prosperous for them. Perhaps they've set on a new path. It's Princess of Discs, which acts as the Page of Pentacles. Has started some new projects, has started some new stuff, and this is a good year for you to start that project that you've been wanting to start. So if there's something that you wanted to do, and the Hierophant over here, which is, you know, I see this as a mentorship. I think it's pretty cool that we have Aset here, and we have Heru, or Horus, Aset or Isis, it depends on the names that you're using. And we got Wasir or Osiris back there, and it looks like these are young ones. They're still learning. They're learning and growing, and well, that's their son. That's their son. They're honoring the king. But I see the Hierophant as a mentorship, a teaching, knowledge and learning and knowing. So get this, set out on your path, do the learning that you want to do. There are good blessings in store for wanting to learn something new or some project that you've always wanted to do, and become prosperous with it in the next year. Let's pull a couple oracle cards. Teacher. Okay, here we go. This is another important sign that now is the time for learning, and perhaps you'll be teaching somebody else as well. You have somebody that looks up to you, or you have a skill that a lot of people want to learn from you. Perhaps that is a way that you can grow yourself, is by teaching others. Perhaps you could even profit off of that if that is what you would like to do, become prosperous like the other card says. Think about that. Thoth or Jehudi is a great deity to come forth in this role to guide you into learning some new skills or teaching others such skills. I think that is a great card to have there. Faith. Okay, so your Kemetic beliefs are going to be up in the forefront this year. So it's going to be a turning point. If you've been feeling stagnant in your beliefs, it's time for a good growth. It's good rejuvenation of your faith, your beliefs here. So consider that. And these could be tied in together. Perhaps there's stuff you want to teach that relates to your Kemetic beliefs. Think about that. That's cool. A cool idea. Put those under there. Let's see. Prince of Cups. All right. We have Fortune, the Magician, and the Decision. Oh. All right. So the Prince of Cups is the Knight of Cups, basically. He goes forth on his chariot, seek out new things that emotionally fulfill him. So consider finding that passion, that spark that makes you want to go forth and enjoy what you have, enjoy your life. Perhaps there's something romantic around the corner even. The Wheel of Fortune, so things will be turning your direction. And this card is pretty cool because we have Set there, we've got Anubis there. And we have Gunum with a little potter's wheel, making a little human there. So that's a lot of symbology right there. If we sit and think about that for a moment. That's creation. That's bringing about you, the person that you want to be, the person that you are, the person that you are meant to be. Yes, how does that tie into the magician though? The magician makes what he wants. And this looks like a depiction, this could be Khonsu. Could also be Jehudi. Let's see. Looks more like an ibis head, so I think that's a Jehudi there with the moon disc on his head. And looking back here, these are all the, looks like the deities, the Agdod. So this is creation. He is creating the world that he wants. Create what you want. Create what you want to be. Seek out that passion. The decision is yours. So you've got several options here. You're going to want to find your way here. This is going to be a choice on you. You get to decide. You get to create. The gods are telling you that you get to create your destiny here. You get to decide which path you are taking this year. So find the thing that sings most to your soul, brings that spark, brings that joy, and pursue that. If there's something that is not bringing you joy, there's something that you are not enjoying, it's the same thing. If there is something that is just not fruitful and it's not for you at that time, toss it aside, push it aside, let it sit for another time, because right now you got to focus on yourself and what you want. That's important. It's important. And if this card's come up again for some reason, it's going to be a huge message, and it's important, very important, but we'll see. Do mini shuffles here. A little loaf down there, just enjoying the atmosphere. The sun. Oh, fun, lots of fun. 8 discs. We got 6 of swords. Faith again, okay. I might not have shuffled that enough, but I want to say that's oomph. Still have faith. The sun is obviously a very, very positive card. That is, I see a glow that next year is going to bring happiness and joy as long as you take the path that you desire, that you're treating yourself right. The 8 of discs. The way I'm seeing this image, it looks like she created these beautiful patterned discs here. She's proud of her discs. She's done a good job, and perhaps she's going to sell those. In the meantime, she's just going to revel in the way that she did those. She's content. Happiness, content. And 6 of swords. Let's get a closer look at this one. Whew. It looks like she's leaving a bad situation behind. She's gonna, with these swords in the water here, where people attacking her, and now she's seeking out new waters. Is there something holding you back that is painful, that you want to push past? This is the God's telling you that you need to, like that one decisions card, take the one that will harm you the least. You got to take care of yourself this year. They want you to know that you are loved. You got to do the right thing for yourself. It's a good blessing to do that. And once again, faith. The gods are watching you. They're taking care of you. They're hoping you make the right decisions that'll work for yourself with their blessings. But you have something to add down there? My little child of Bast down there. Yeah. Yawn. All right. Listen. I don't think that needs many words, does it? Listen to the subtle signs that you are being given, the subtle signs that show that you are on the right path, the subtle signs that you need to get out of a situation, the God's voices as they try to nudge you into the right path. The star. So this one's kind of like the tarot. The star is kind of like the guiding light. This is another call to find your direction. Find your lucky star, find the path that you need to go. And this looks like a little ibis, so we've got the Jehudi doll coming in again. With all wisdom and knowing. And I love that these are both blue colors, so intuitively there's a calmness, relaxation. Ponder that for a little bit. Ponder how close these two cards are in their looks. Because that could be meaningful. What does the color blue symbolize to you? Is there a personal... Whoops. We have a card jumping out. The Five of Wands. You've got these, I believe they're Egyptian soldiers marching in unison, marching towards one goal. So if there are those around you, that want to do the same kind of thing you are, perhaps it's a sign that you need to work with people, work together so that you all can accomplish the same thing. Are there people that you, a community of the thing that you want to do most? Your hobby, your project. It's that community, that working structure. Structure is good. We all need some structure in life, even if we don't think so right away. So find that structure. We've got time for some more cards here. Princess of Swords. And I notice you're getting a lot of these princesses, these pages. And the star. See, we got the star again. We're getting a lot of princesses, a lot of these pages that are ready to jump and do the project, do the thing. And then we've got the star again. And look, we've got that same little Jehudi ibis. But we've also got Aset, Isis. This is a fascinating imagery. This reminds me of the Temperance card actually, but it's not. Pouring water into the lake. It's like she's pouring offerings. Honoring the Nile there. And the Nile's very important. Water is very important. But also there's that guiding light. You want to find that guiding light. I feel that, and I believe that you said that, yeah, Aset and Jehudi are important deities to you. So consider how they're showing up in the cards here. They want you to listen. They want you to seek out the things that bring you joy, but also the thing that is best for you. So the Princess of Swords tells you to be a little bit logical here. That sure, you want to follow your heart and you want to follow your intuition and the joy and the things that come to you, but you also want to be smart about it. Don't just rush head first. Put a little bit of thought into it too before you do anything crazy. They're watching you, they're guiding you. They'll see that you make this work for you. It looks like there's like a little Bess head down here on this card. A home deity. Start in the home. Is there anything that you can do to make your living situation better for you? Think about that for a bit. I'm going to pull the last few oracle cards here. give this another quick shuffle. Wait. The moon. Got Kansu. Move on. Alright. So waiting. Sometimes it's not quite the right moment to strike. So while next year is going to be a prosperous run for you and you're ready to go, this is another sign that you need to find that moment. Don't rush. Things will happen at their own time, but give it a little push. The moon, we have Kansu as the moon, riding on the bark through the sky. The moon can bring illusions, so perhaps something isn't as it seems. Wait it out. His move on card. You're wondering if perhaps you are trying to move out of a bad situation and you're ready to shed the bad, move on with the good. Much like the bark sailing across the sky into new waters, new heavens, I should say. But do like the Princess of Swords. Be a little bit logical about it. Make sure you're not doing something that could be bad for you in the long run. So slowly start learning about the project and the steps that you want to take. Determine your next steps. Do some studying. Studying is very important. Have faith that the gods are watching you. They want to see you succeed, but also they are intending for you to make your own decisions here. You have that branching path. So make sure you're taking the one that is the best course of action for you. And balance. The goddess Nut. Find that balance between your work life, your home life, your love life, your everything life, your faith. You want to balance it. You want to make sure that everything is working together. And I love that I wound up placing this in the same position here because we still have the stars. We still have the stars guiding you. The stars are guiding you. The gods are guiding you. Got double moons here. And we do know that Jehudi is also a moon deity. And we're turned to him for his wisdom and guidance, especially in the next year. Listen to what he has to say. His wisdom is grand. So yeah, I hope that this has given you some valuable messages for next year. Do we want one closing card? We still got a little bit, like a minute to go. Oh, got the Princess of Swords again. Think and then strike. Do not go ahead and find that wisdom. Speak to Jehudi. You know what to do. You know what you're doing. I sense that you have the wisdom that you need. You know what's going to happen. So I'll leave you with that. Let me know if you have any questions. Email me back whenever you would like. I hope that this is giving you something to think about. And yeah, I hope you have a very happy new year, Webrompet. May all the blessings of the Neteru be with you. Thank you. Bye.